Our first rope work here is going to be tying off to a cleat. What we want to do is take the rope one complete turn around the base of the cleat. Then we go under the first horn, and then as we come across we want to twist the rope under and go around the other horn, and as you can see, the part underneath the top rope will lay right alongside the other rope. If it crosses over, it probably is not quite right. This next knot is a very useful nautical knot. It's used in a lot of places. The first thing we want to do is make a loop in the knot, as you can see. Then we're going to take the loose end of the knot and go through the loop. There we go. We're going to go around the standing part of the rope, and then we will come back through the same loop we went through earlier. The beauty of this knot is it is very strong, and unless it is stressed to the very max, it is generally very easy to get this knot back out. This is one method of tying off to a D-ring or a hitching ring. What we want to do is go through the ring, then we're going to come around the back side of our rope that's tied off to our boat there. We're going to go back through the ring in the opposite direction, and then we were going to lay on a couple of half hitches. The beauty of this knot is by going around the hitching ring or the ring, or if it's a rail or something along that lines on the boat, this will take a lot of the pressure off, and then the two half hitches merely hold it all together. But the biggest part of your pressure is taken the way we went around the ring there. This next knot is known as a sheet bend. It is for joining two different pieces of rope together. We just double our first rope back against itself, which forms a small loop. We bring the second rope up through that loop, around the back side of the first two ropes, and then the second rope comes under itself here, and we work all that down and make a good looking knot there. Pull our slack out, and this knot is very good, has a lot of strength. It comes in useful if you need to add an extra rope for possibly towing a boat, or just need that extra length for some particular reason to tie off. Here's another method of joining two ropes. It's going to involve making two bowlines. Let's revisit tying the bowline. Here's another way to remember it. The rabbit comes out of the hole. The rabbit goes around the tree, and then the rabbit goes back in the hole. A lot of folks use that to remember how to tie a bowline. We've got our first bowline formed. We run our second line through that bowline, and then here comes our second bowline. We make our loop in the rope. The rabbit comes out of the hole. The rabbit goes around that tree, and then he comes back into the hole there. And on this particular knot, I could have probably made the tail end of that second bowline a little bit longer, but for illustration purposes, this will work just fine. Our next knot is known as a camel hitch. Where it's needed to be used, it is a very good knot. If you want to tie a smaller line to a larger line, or you're wanting to use one rope to pull on another rope with, this works. It's a series of half hitches. We want 3 half hitches laid on in the direction that we want the red rope to pull, and it is going to be pulling to the left in the video. So we got our 3 first half hitches on. We're going to cross over those first 3 half hitches, and on the other side of our pull rope we're going to tie 2 more half hitches. Okay, and this is called the camel hitch. Originally they say it was used to tie the camels all to one line at the circus, and as you can see with the red rope, we can pull on the red rope and it binds up on the white rope. I have used this to pull stainless steel cables at a marina. It works very well.